Hey guys, Justin Bryant here again. I wanted to go over one of the biggest influences in personal development history, Jim Rohn's quotes that really inspire people and help them change their lives dramatically for the better. Jim Rohn is, for a little background here, if you don't know who he is, he mentored Tony Robbins and really helped get him to where he is today. And if you know anything about personal development, you've probably heard of Tony Robbins. Um, he's helped a lot of movie stars and athletes and just millions of people around the world and inspire them to become better, to bring out their potential, and to just live life the way it's supposed to be lived without holding anything back. Jim Rohn um, is an entrepreneur, author, and motivational speaker, and he's been around for decades. And he's written books like Seven Strategies for Wealth and Happiness. He's been in movies like Time Chasers, and you can even look up more about him. But I just wanted to go over some of his famous quotes because there's so many of them. It's hard to narrow it down to my top 10, but I narrowed it down finally, and I wanted to share them with you and kind of go over the concepts so you can, maybe learn from them and apply them to your life. So here they are, and we're going to get started with number one. Either run the day or the day runs you. So what I take from this is, we're on this one. Either run the day or the day runs you. So in other words, you need to be in charge of what you're doing each day. You need to have a plan of action, or what I like to call a daily method of operation, a DMO. Know what you're going to do, know how you're going to run it, and get your stuff done as soon as possible, and then you can take care of the rest throughout the rest of the day. But don't let the day run you. Time is a very important factor. I learned this earlier in my career, and it was one of the biggest struggles for me was time management. So be sure you're running the day, you're on schedule, you're planning what you're going to do, and you get it done. Don't wish it were easier, wish you were better. In other words, develop yourself, and don't try to wish that what you're doing is easy, because nothing good in life comes easy. You'll never find anything worth having that comes easy. If you are willing to risk the unusual, you will have to settle for if you're not willing to risk the unusual, you will have to settle for the ordinary. The ones that are most successful in life, I've found from, really studying them and from my personal experience, is that the ones that are willing to get outside their comfort zone and really do things that most people wouldn't are the ones that succeed in life. They don't just, look for the easy way out, or, sit there and watch TV all day thinking that they're going to be successful like that. They go out there, take action, they do what they need to do, they do whatever it takes to get their goals reached, and that's why they're successful. The more you know, the less you need to say. I heard from a mentor or someone I've followed for a while in my industry that there's a reason why you have two ears and one mouth. Two ears, one mouth. Because you really need to listen more than you talk. There's a reason for that. The ones that, that listen more and study and model after others instead of just talking and sharing all these opinions and thoughts all the times. If you look at them, 10 years in the future, maybe you saw some people in school that were, they talk a lot, they'd be the class clown, and then you get 10 years later, and then the quiet ones of the class seem to be the ones that are always successful. So, in other words, learn, and you don't need to speak all the time. You don't have to always speak your mind, because just sitting back and studying is the best thing you can do. Okay, formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. A lot of people think, going to college and just going to school is going to teach you everything you need to know, but it really doesn't. It doesn't substitute for experience. And a lot of people need to understand that, the best things you'll learn are the ones you teach yourself from experience. Experience is the key to, getting to the top of pretty much any industry. If you don't like how things are, change it. You're not a tree. Now, you might be a little confused about the tree part, but I mean, a tree can't do a whole lot. It just kind of sits there and grows and dies. But if you don't like how things are, you got to change it. If you don't change it, you're going to just keep not liking the way it is. And there's nothing different that's going to happen. So you might as well do something about it, right? If you don't design your own life plan, chances are you'll fall into someone else's plan, and guess what they have planned for you? Not much. In other words, if you don't follow your own dream and be in charge of your own business or whatever, you're basically just going to work for someone else to achieve their dream. Does that make sense? If you're an employee, that's what you do. You achieve their dream and you help them make all the success and the money and everything. Without a sense of urgency, desire loses its value. Desire and a sense of urgency combined are one of the most powerful forces on earth. But if you don't have a sense of urgency, then you'll lose your desire to reach your goals and to get what you want, and so you'll stop pursuing it and you'll never get it. So make sure you have a sense of urgency. Give yourself deadlines, give yourself goals, and it'll get you to where you want to go. Success is not to be pursued, it is to be attracted by the person you become. There's a thing that I believe a lot in, and it's called attraction marketing, where you attract people to engage in the conversation. You attract people to come to you for answers, to position yourself as the expert. If you try to hound people all the time and try to just pursue success without just attracting it and working your butt off to get it, you probably won't get there near as soon as you'd like to. And people will frown upon some of the things you'll end up having to do if you just pursue it and not attract. So, give more value and you'll get more value in return, which kind of ties into the last quote. Giving is better than receiving because giving starts the receiving process. So the amount of value you give is the amount you receive. In other words, if you don't give anyone anything in return and you just say bye, bye, bye all the time, or me, no one's going to buy from you. You're going to be broke. I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to be broke if you do that. So that's why Jim Rohn says giving is better than receiving, because, if you give, you feel that great feeling that, you impacted someone. When you impact people, they return the favor. It's just the law of attraction. It's the law of giving value. That's just how it works. I mean, people appreciate things like that. So give value and you'll receive more. So if you just want to receive all the time, people are going to see you as self-centered and selfish and all that, and they won't want to have anything to do with you. So give value, be a source of real value that people can use, and you'll be surprised what it gets you. So that's it. Those are my top 10 quotes. You can let me know what yours are too if you have more. And I'll see you in the next video. I hope you have a great day. This is Justin Bryant, and see you in the next video.